I ran that data earlier, Siddharth, that data is running. Suddenly from 3,000, 2,000, a day after a rap on the knuckles by the Supreme Court, farm fires come down to under 650. Can you explain this to me? Can you explain to the public how suddenly you were able to control farm fires much better in Punjab?
Yes, rains. There are certain days in November also when it rains. For example, if today it is raining.
There was
today
no
in
rain
Delhi.
yesterday.
There was
in
no
Punjab.
rain yesterday. This is yesterday's data, November 9, not today's.
Don't lie.
Let me-
Your entire strategy is based on lies. This is not going to work.
If you have asked me to reply, just let me reply. Let your viewers discretion.
Okay, go ahead. Mr. Jay, I'll come back to you. Let Siddharth finish.
Everybody else, two people before me spoke. When whoever has spoken, he has spoken. I think the viewers are discreet enough to understand whether I'm speaking sense or not. Two things. One is whenever there are rains, there are less farm fires. Number two, point number
But was
two.
there rain yesterday in Punjab?
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'm coming to that.
Then?
What I'm saying. Shivani, if you have asked me to speak,
But
let
sir,
me complete
your
the sentence.
explanation
Let me
cannot
complete
be
the
rains
sentence.
when there wasn't rains.
If you intervene mid-sentence, how am I going to complete?
Okay, finish your sentence.
Yeah, the second thing is that it's a fact that the farm fires are coming down because the season is ending. As of today, the cumulative farm fires in Punjab is less than 24,000. As of today, last year, it was more than 37,000. There has been a 37% drop as according to the PRS, the Punjab remote sensing data. That is a fact. So the farm fires are going to come down, not just in Punjab, but Haryana or other states also.
Can I come in now? Can I come in now? Can I take it one by one?
Please. Now
so
you
you're
can,
saying
because
one by one. I'll give you more time.
Yes.
Siddharth ji, I'll give you more time. One by one. So you're actually accepting that this drop in Punjab from 2,000 to 600 is actually not because of your efforts. It's because the season is coming to an end and because of these rains that you're talking about. It's not because of the Punjab government's efforts.
Did I say that, or are you putting?
I don't know.
words
You
into my
didn't give
mouth?
your implementation as a reason why it has come down.
You did not let me complete.
No, I let you complete that point.
No, if you're not letting me complete and cutting me midway and putting words in my mouth, then it is up to you.
So I repeat my question. Why was there a sudden drop? I repeat my question,
you ask
Siddharth.
me a question and give me a time frame.
I'll give you time. Why was there a sudden drop?
Within that.
Siddharth ji, calm down. Why was there a sudden drop from 2,000 to 600 farm fires in Punjab from November 8 to November 9?
How many seconds do I have to answer?
30 seconds, sir.
Yeah, the farm fires in Punjab are coming down because of the simple reason that they have been coming down since Bhagwant Mann government has come into power. It is there is a 36% drop. There are debates that it might even be as large as 56%, but let us agree to a 36% drop. That is happening because of biodecomposers and alternative seeds being provided by the Punjab government, because the long gestation paddy crop called Pusa 44 was banned, and that is why, because Pusa 44 is not being used, paddy is harvested early. A lot of farmers do not need to burn parali, and that is why the food security provider of India, the farmer of Punjab, is able to burn less parali, around 38%, 36%, and contribute to nation building. It's as simple as that.
All right. I didn't get the answer of why the drop happened between November 8 and November 9. You've given me a seasonal breakdown, and actually the season to season numbers will be compared at the end of the season. Right now it's almost 24,000 as far as the seasonal fire in Punjab is concerned. Last year and the year before that it was 28 to 29,000. So I don't think you can talk about this seasonal drop in the percentages that you're talking about.
90%, because 90% of the paddy harvesting in Punjab is over, just like in Haryana.
So you again bring me to the point, and I'll go across to Harish Khurana, that actually the season is almost coming to an end, so Delhiites can breathe easy. But they were not being able to stop those farm fires reaching 3,000, 2,000 when the season was high. That's the question I asked. How did they suddenly drop a day after Supreme Court's orders?
When Shiromani Akali Dal and BJP government was in power, on this same day 56,000 farm fires were there in Punjab. And today there are 23,000. That is what the improvement Aam Aadmi Party's Bhagwant Mann
I'll compare season to season, sir, when the season is over. I think we're being premature about season to season comparison, but I take your word. Let Harish Khurana respond.
Shivani, this particular government of Delhi, especially led by Arvind Kejriwal, is a visionless government. As we are seeing, Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson don't have a vision and don't have an answer of your question. What you have
Sir,
asked?
what is your
Why
data, sir? What is your data? Shivani was asking me regarding data and
will
asking
you
you regarding political statement. Don't give a
will
political
you
statement.
will
I'm
you
asking
Don't
you
give a
one
political
second, one
statement.
second.
Give me
Siddharthji,
data now.
you're
have
getting
some
a little bit
answers?
too rattled. I'm not sure why you're being
No,
so
I'm not
angry
rattled.
at
You
people
are
Have some
asking me
who are
for
answers.
only
data
asking questions
and
about
you
the
are
government
asking.
that is in power
There is
in
a
Punjab.
selective
If you
amnesia
were not in
from
power
the
in
anchor
Punjab, you would
here,
not be
where
facing
the
these
anchor is
questions.
asking Aam Aadmi Party for data and letting the BJP spokesperson give a political response.
No,
Then
sir,
I will
you're being
also give
asked
a
about
political
data.
response.
Siddharthji, please calm down. You've been shouting at me for 5 minutes straight.
No, I'm not shouting
See,
out. I'm not
see,
shouting. I'm
Please
just
calm down.
Speak your twisted
Shivani,
data.
I'm
Jayji,
can I,
Jay, one second, Jay, one second. Listen, you're the government in
can I,
Punjab. You will be asked about the data from Punjab. I'm not the only one doing it.
I'm
Even courts
coming
are
on with
doing it.
data. I'm
Harish
coming with
Khurana
data.
will be asked a
and ask
question
the
about the
BJP
central.
regarding the double engine government in
Siddharthji, can you
Haryana.
please, Siddharth Sharma, please, don't tell me how to do my job. Because you
Shivani,
clearly don't like it
I'm
in
just
governments to be
highlighting.
told how to do your job. Even though
I'm
you're
just
responsible
highlighting
to
the
crores
anomaly.
of people. So
I'm
don't.
just
I'm not
highlighting
going
the
to take
anomaly
this
of the
tone.
anchor here.
I'm being very respectful to you. You need to calm down. You need to stop shouting at me.
I'm not shouting. You invited me to your program.
Sir, I
did
invite
not
you
get
every
pressed.
day and I love having you on my
You can
program.
as well log
But
me
you
off.
need to
You can
calm
as well
down.
log me off.
You need
If
to
you
calm
ask me a
down.
question,
You
I
got your
answer.
time. Let me
And
please
I will
proceed.
Shivani,
highlight the
can I
anomaly of the anchor.
put the
If
fader
there is
down,
if
yaar?
this
Sir, I
anchor
am
is
not
not
interested
asking
in your
fader down.
judgment of the anchoring.
BJP.
I'm sorry. That's a route taken when you can't answer my questions. I'm sorry.
I've answered all your questions.
I
think
gave you
I've
time for
answered all
that.
your questions.
I
The
gave you
YouTube link
time
will
for
show.
that.
Let's
Harish
move on.
Khurana, please respond.
Can I now?
They have
Can I
said
now?
that your governments had failed and year on year there
I
has been
come
an
in?
improvement.
Can I come in now and
Yes.
without interrupting? I am expecting without interruption of Aam Aadmi Party now. He wants the data. He's saying कि 37% has come down. But what about the comparison what you are giving कि हरियाणा में पराली है but Delhi पंजाब में नहीं है. What is the data what you have given Shivani is 93% of the total cases which are coming in from 15th September till 8th of November. 93% of the stubble burning are coming from only alone from Punjab only. 22,961 cases from Punjab have come in comparison to 1,648 cases.
That's also because paddy cultivation is higher in Punjab. That's what they're saying.
Ma'am, the reason is whatever they want to give it, their own convenience. But what do you remember 2 years back? This Arvind Kejriwal only blaming Amrinder Singh at that point of time कि पंजाब से पराली आती है. That is the only reason of Delhi pollution. Now, they are not talking at all of Punjab. We all know that in October, November, December, these kind of things happen. We all know that three eminent things. One is vehicle emission, one is stubble burning, and in one is dust particles. Are more than 60% of the pollution is coming from that area.
But
what
Harish
you-
Khurana,
but let me
listen,
complete,
the
let me
courts are
complete.
also talking
Shivani,
about some
Shivani,
long-term visions.
Shivani, let me
Harish ji,
complete.
one
I'm
second. The courts are also talking about some long-term visions. I want to come to that question in just a
I'm
bit.
coming- I
But
was
there is a
saying that
responsibility of the central agencies, which the Aam Aadmi Party has repeatedly talked about. It
Now,
cannot
if
be
you
a one person or a one government job
coming-
in a city like Delhi at least. Punjab, you leave aside. Yes, Punjab, the government alone is responsible for farm fires. They cannot shift the blame on that. But what about Delhi situation?
I'll come on to that. I'm talking about North India, total what the central government is doing it. 3,333 crore rupees have been given to Haryana, Punjab and Delhi NCR for stopping the stubble burning and giving 1,23,000 CRM machines to Punjab, 80,000 to Haryana. Point is, when 80,000 machines have been given to Haryana, stubble burning can be stopped. Why not Punjab? Point number one. Point number two, if you talk about Delhi infrastructure, if you talk about Ghazipur to Meerut, who has built it? Center has built it. Eastern, western peripherals, because of that, 60,000 odd trucks are not coming to Delhi and helping to reduce the pollution. Who has done it? Center has done it. If you talk about Dhaula Kuan expressway, where a lot of jam used to take place and pollution was at the peak, who has done it?
Okay,
Center has done
can
it.
I come in?
But
You're talking about primarily vehicular
But
pollution, which is an important aspect. But in my previous discussions, the Aam Aadmi Party-led government in Delhi has talked about, for example, that they're surrounded by BJP-led states. And those states are not doing enough. And that
Ma'am,
pollution
problem
travels
of
to the
Shivani-
national capital region as well.
Shivani, the problem is with Aam Aadmi Party, they is always in a denial mode. I mean, they do always a topi transfer. They are not what we're talking today. Us is, and I agree with. I mean, these my expert people will also agree on that. More than 60% of these vehicle, I mean, this problem comes from these three things, ma'am: stubble burning, vehicle emission, and dust particles. Since last 7 years, we're listening कि mechanical sweeping आएगी. What has happened to that? Nothing. For encouraging public transport, we need buses. Since last 12 years, not even a single bus have been purchased by DTC. 700 buses have been given, electrical buses have been given by central government to Delhi. But what about Delhi government? They have not purchased a single DTC bus. Problem is, and you
Siddharth,
expect,
you want to respond
and,
to that? It's been many years that the promise of 1,000 electric buses has been made. When are we going to see those buses?
800 buses already are on the road. For
Central
example,
government is
Delhi
doing it.
government has a
Central government is doing
policy. Delhi government has a winter action plan. Delhi government comes up with 24/7 electricity, which makes sure that diesel generator sets are not burnt. Delhi government has 2.2 lakh electric vehicles in Delhi. How many of them are there in Noida? I think we have to go back to what Supreme Court has said in its observation 2 days ago, that this can be solved through cooperative federalism. I think today's newspaper, I was reading the Hindu newspaper today, which said about what happened in the yesterday's cabinet secretaries meeting. It's very strange that although the Supreme Court said that cabinet secretaries, the central government has to call in cabinet secretaries from Rajasthan and UP also, there is absolutely no mention what they said. The Supreme Court also said that isn't it necessary that the Punjab farmers need to be given 50% compensation from the union government, that is the Modi government, and it is also
The court has very clearly said today.
Very selectively quiet
No,
on
the
it.
court has
So
very
I
clearly
think-
said today, when they talk about decrease in paddy cultivation, it's a long-term thing. They have not talked about it happening immediately or even this year.
Exactly.
And that
I
is a
think-
long-term
I think-
solution.
I
And that is
think-
something that all governments should look at.